We're wrapping up the program on this week between Christmas and New Year's. Happy holidays, everybody. It's been a good holiday season for me, and as you can see, Dave Haley from NASportsPage.com has a lot of reason to smile during the holidays. His young daughter, Allison, in studio. She is our special in-studio expert. We've had Mike Bellevue from Sauhegan as our in-studio football expert. Now we got Allison. What is her expertise? Allison, can you say hi to Daddy maybe on the radio here?
Hi, Daddy.
Very, very nice. She is a cutie. You want to see something really cool? Go check out the video cast of the show. This will be up there tomorrow at some point. NHSportsPage.com. You can see who got the looks in the Haley family here.
Yeah, luckily she looks like her mother.
Yeah.
She's an expert on naked Barbie dolls, pretty much.
Really?
Because I don't know where the clothes go to. They're in a pile someplace, but there's a Barbie dream house, and right now I think there's 56 residents. If the fire marshal ever came to that Barbie house, it'd be over.
What was it like doing Christmas with a young daughter like that? Because I know that my two sons, my son Ryan is going to be 3 in March, so he kind of gets it, but not really. But my son Zach, who's going to be 5 in January, gets it.
Yeah.
And he was a crazed man when he saw that Eagle Castle that he asked Santa for, and it was there on Christmas morning. He was pretty pumped about that.
What's the best thing you got for Christmas?
Did you get a Kindle Fire, I see?
A Kindle Fire.
And do you watch movies and stuff like that on there?
Mm-hmm.
And Daddy doesn't make you watch like Hoosiers over and over again?
Not yet. That's going to happen.
No?
You should just, in that intro, we should just have Norman Dale the entire time. Honestly. It's fantastic. I don't know. The saddest story ever was Pat Quinn, who used to coach St. Thomas, was coaching a team at Brewster Academy, and he said he went on a road trip, and he told his kids, he said, I'm going to put on a movie called Hoosiers that came out back in 1989, and, you're welcome in advance. And halfway through, they're like, can we watch Coach Carter?
Really?
And I said, I almost ended the website that day. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Do you think
Coach Carter?
Do you think, and I really like Coach Carter. I think it's
Hoosiers.
A really good movie, and Hoosiers is a great movie. You think kids just can't relate to that stuff?
I don't know. Maybe they can. I don't know.
Because,
I don't know. We're old.
I don't know anybody who doesn't like Hoosiers.
Me. I don't want to live in a world.
You don't like Hoosiers, Furious?
Not a fan.
Come on.
Not a fan.
And how old are you? You're in your 30s, right?
Barely.
So how old are you?
Yeah, that might be it.
30.
You're 30, okay.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't do it for you?
It just doesn't do it for me.
You're like Above the Rim with Tupac?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Boy, I call that one pretty
What
quick.
was that Ray Allen, the Jesus Shuttle, He Got Game?
Yeah, He Got Game.
Yeah, that was all right.
I actually watched a little bit of was Denzel his father or something in there?
Yeah, it could have been a good movie, but Spike Lee put a horrible soundtrack on it and just
atrocious.
And the ending was just cringeworthy. It was terrible.
Yep.
He gets screwed over because Spike Lee. I don't want to get into it.
Don't go. No, just stop now.
He gets screwed over in the end, the father. But Ray Allen was pretty decent in that movie. And the best story about that movie is that Ray Allen played Denzel one-on-one, and it was basically Denzel had to win, or he's going back to prison. And Denzel was supposed to lose 10-0, and Denzel started trying and hit some lucky shots and started talking trash to Ray Allen, and Ray really got mad. It was real. And then Ray beat him, but he really was beating him and really talking trash.
He went back to jail.
Denzel didn't really go to jail, but Denzel, in acting as the character, really hit shots and was really beating Ray Allen and really talking junk. And Ray Allen was really getting angry, which is really so it's fun to watch. It's a good movie.
Makes for awesome entertainment.
Yeah,
I mean, if you can do that in a movie set and get your co-star who's supposed to be mad at you actually mad at you, it's gonna make the chemistry on screen a hell of a lot better.
Totally agree.
What about White Men Can't Jump?
Oh, that was great. That was great. I don't care what anybody says. That was a great one.
I lived out in Santa Barbara, and I used to play. There's 2 hoop courts you'd play at, all in the ocean, and they were just the same way. But there was one court that was just like those courts where a guy would block another guy's shot cleanly, and the guy would call foul. Mm-hmm. They would argue for 15 straight minutes, and the game would never get completed. So I went to the other court. Do you have something to add, honey? Do you want to talk about White Man Can't Jump?
You're a big Woody. You like Rose. She likes Rosie Perez.
She's staring at that microphone. She's got something.
Hey, you know what? You know what movie? I saw, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago. The Hobbit. I went to go see it. I went to go see it last week, and it was awesome. It was great. And when the movie ended, I was very, very sad because there's going to be 2 more Hobbit movies coming up. You know, the whatever it is. The Hobbit is basically a prequel of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
I know. I watched it.
Well, next year at this time, the second of the 3 Hobbit movies is coming out, and then the third in 2 years from now. But it was such a good movie. But I was sad when it was over. I'm like, man, I got to wait another year. So what did I do? I went home that night after seeing The Hobbit, and what do you know? Lord of the Rings: Return of the King was on TV, one of the movies. So I stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning watching that.
That's another series I couldn't get into. The Lord of the
Really?
He dreams he lives in Middle Earth.
Really?
But however, Harry Potter is all about it. Love the Harry Potter movies.
I never saw one of those.
I like those too. But just The Hobbit really does it for me. I actually was watching the Hobbit movies.
Do you watch
with,
Game of Thrones?
No. I was watching it with my young son, and my wife has always been like, inappropriate, too young.
Oh, Game of Thrones?
No. For The Hobbit, like, the Lord of the Rings movies.
What?
And I actually sat down and I watched it and I explained. He was asking me questions. It was like one of the thrills of my lifetime. My young son sitting there watching The Lord of the Rings with me, and he's asking me questions and I'm explaining. He wasn't scared or anything. I said, "Don't worry, this is just movies, make believe," and he wasn't scared. It was a lot of fun.
Let me ask a question.
We're out of time, so ask it quick.
One quick question. At one point, did the relationship between Frodo and Sam become uncomfortable?
No.
Second movie?
No, they still.
First movie.
They love each other. They love each other.
They certainly did.
They went through a lot together. Trust me. Hey, I want to thank Jeff Holmes from Exeter for joining us. Keith Maddie from Lebanon. Happy holidays, everybody. Say hi to me if you're out at the
Bye-bye.
Chick-fil-A tournament in Nashua. For John Kesty, Dave Haley, Adam Furious, I'm Pete Terrier. Enjoy the New Year's holiday, everybody.